Hey guys, we're sitting on the porch watching the hummingbirds. Barry's finally made it to Tennessee. We just wait and see what Barry brings us. Starting to rain already. According to the radar, we're fixing to get a pretty good one. We sit out here in the afternoons and early in the mornings. And there's 5 or 6 hummingbirds that like to fight each other over these feeders. It gets kind of comical.
And one wasp.
And one wasp. They all don't like to share. We haven't made a video in about a week. We woke up last Sunday morning getting ready to go to church to a flash flood.
Water's flowing right up towards the house, but we've about built the bed up. It's not going under the house too much. We've still got to work on that part of the yard, because it comes right around through there.
We take 2 state highways to church, and they was flooding on both of them all the way, including fording what looks like a river when we got to the church parking lot.
Yeah.
We had camp meeting this week at church, so we tried to get there early Sunday morning, and we had to follow the storm in. Kind of odd. It come out of the north and went to the south. Same direction we had to go till we got to Linden, and we had to. That was a pretty bad flash flood to drive in. We hadn't crossed water like that in a long time. Yes, we did what they said not to do. We crossed moving water.
Well, the church was in sight, so we wouldn't float it too far.
Yeah, we was going for the right reasons. So.
The creek behind the church became a small river. It was pretty. Washed a bunch of stuff up into the church yard.
Got to the storeroom of the church, or the storage building. Got in the clothing ministry building. Washed through the cemetery. It was pretty interesting. Actually delayed church for a few minutes.
Power went on and off.
Our speaker couldn't actually get there. He was in behind the flooded creek for a little while.
He was with our pastor. They were behind the floodwaters.
If you don't know much about Tennessee or hadn't been in our area, it's quite a bit of hills and around the roads, and the water runs pretty hard off the hills, especially if it rains. Sunday morning was an extremely hard rain. Most people have the 6-inch water gauge. They said it filled their water gauge up. I actually heard one say it was 7.5 inches, so we know it's over 6, over 7 anyway, all at one time. Kind of rough on the garden. We had about 10 cantaloupes that was starting to turn. They all bursted. We've had to cut them up. Of course, we've done pretty well. We've ate cantaloupe all week. Tomatoes busted. Dirt washed out of the raised beds, out of the garden. It made an interesting week. We're just now getting caught up. We thought we'd do a quick video. Let everybody know we're still around. We're just enjoying the little peace on the porch. It's cool this afternoon for once.
There's a monster spider behind me.
You see the rain on the radar. It's really coming good. I don't see him. No. He ain't a monster. He's a baby spider.
Well, out of the corner of my eye, he looks pretty big.
Pour it out, huh?
Yes, I couldn't help it. I turned around and it's like the little ball was going. Like, oh my Lord! Batter up, send him packing. Whew. Lord Jesus, thank you. Take 2.
I guess after Barry gets done doing whatever he's doing, we'll have to do a garden update video. Kind of show everything around. Let's try this again. Oh, interruptions.
We live in a small town. And it's so funny. You have the opportunity to sit on your front porch. You have the option of watching nature, like the little hummingbirds, Or traffic.
Yeah, there hadn't been no traffic till we set the camera up. Now the phones are on. Cars are running out from everywhere. We got more traffic than we've had in the last 30 minutes out here. And it's run all of our birds off. We had nice hummingbirds a while ago.
They'll come back. They always do.
Telephone rings. Everybody seems to know when you're trying to do something quietly. As I was saying earlier, when Barry passes and the weather gets better, I'm going to do another video walking around the gardens. They've changed quite a bit. This hot weather, hot humid weather, and torrential downpours and floods, and it's been rough to have anything out of it. But the one good thing is, I guess it's what is ready is ripening and coming in. We've canned for the last 2 weeks. We've got over 100 cans, quart cans made up already, of beans and potatoes and tomatoes and peas. We froze bell pepper and zucchini and onions and squash, and of course squash bugs found their squash, their zucchini.
I will just do it again.
As the man said the other day, you got a battle, you got to fight. I did. I sprayed and didn't work. And I realized I was losing the plants. I hit them with 7 dust. I 7 dusted them till they was white. They still got the plants. They still won, but I didn't go down without a fight. So I've cut the plants down and tilled it up. I guess if I can't have them, they can't either. But we're going to replant squash and zucchini. We got 2 or 3 spots now. I'm going to move it and try to hide from them. One thing I know to do once you get squash bugs is move to another location. Hopefully you hide from them. It takes a little while to find it that way. I've been spraying with neem oil, but once they found the plant, the neem oil didn't run them off of it. They didn't care. They walked right through it. Probably took a bath in it. Squash bugs is a hard thing to deal with.
Yeah.
They just ain't much. We'll take them all out. You might get 1 or 2 and you might pick them off, but there's always more hiding under the plant than inside the plant. If you can't win the war and can't save the plant, you can dig it up and find another. Well, we've been watching the radar. The rain's right on the outside of this little city. I got to thinking today, would this be considered urban homesteading or rural homesteading? Because we might be in what they call the city limits, but once the traffic stops, it's hard to tell.
You could roll the sidewalks up at 8 or 9 o'clock. If it wasn't for the factory over here, you really could roll the sidewalks up.
Turn out street lights.
Yep. Like the only thing comes through here in the middle of the night, people passing through. Or locals who work second shift. It gets pretty quiet. Small town life. Some people hate it. I love it. I know people love to live in a big city, and I don't understand because that's too many people. But they don't understand the peace and quiet of small town living either. They can be like my parents that live in the middle of nowhere on the outside of their little town, surrounded by trees.
They're not too far out.
They used to be.
They're a lot closer than they used to be. I can see picking this place up and moving it somewhere else myself, but a little further out and not have all the distractions.
Oh, I'd like to have this little house and our little gazebo and our gardens set on about 10 acres in the middle of nowhere land. I could handle that. 20 acres. Oh, wait a minute. No. You had 20 acres. I don't know if I could keep up with the garden you put in that sucker.
I had an acre
You'd have a
garden.
You'd have 5 acres of garden.
I had an acre to put a garden in, you'd be in trouble.
Yeah, because you put a lot on this little 1/4 acre or 3/4 acre. Well, no, you have maybe a quarter to a half an acre that you actually put the garden on. Because the house sits on part of it.
This first little lot's about a half acre. That's where a few of my gardens are. And the other half is a little more than a half acre on the other portion of the property, but we got a little over an acre inside the city limits.
And 3 houses on them. Well, as we sit and wait for
Barry to get
Hurricane
here.
Barry to drop its water on us, we pray you guys have a safe, pray everybody in the eye of the storm and in the path of Barry will stay safe and have a good evening. God bless. There's got a little water going out towards the gazebo. Looks like it's about to head that way.